And welcome to another edition of Downtime Distractions. You're joined today from Mung Beans, also known as Mung. And today we're going to be looking at a indie developed game called DeadKnight. Your wife just killed you. Get all the way up to the surface for some sweet revenge. Is basically the storyline, according to the website. So this is a game by Backterria, who has also known to make a few other games. I guess moving ahead, we may look into more of the other games that has fully developed. Now, before I go ahead, this game is still in the works. So what I'm showing you now at the moment is probably very alpha. You know, I mean, the fact that they have a demo running is pretty cool. I did have a little go before this, and I do like what I'm already seeing. It is your typical popular kind of style for indie developers these days, where it's pixelated and it's kind of like platform game. But it also has some interesting adventuring aspect to it. So if you'd like to spend a few minutes with me as we head into the world of the DeadKnight and see if we can make our way up to the surface for some sweet revenge. Okay, so this is basically the start of the game. It kind of looked like a headless chicken running around. Oh, another thing to note is that this game can be played with your keyboard and mouse, but again, I highly recommend you play this with a gamepad. It's just more fun with a gamepad, I find, and the controls are a little bit more fluid. So it's your typical platformer where you have a jump, and later on I'll show you you'll get an attack and you'll get special abilities and things like that. So we're going to talk to this head. Yes, it did escalate it quite quickly. So we're just going to... So you can see this game has a very Metroid feel, and I already like it, you know. I love the original classic Metroid, the discovery and the exploration. So I just got myself a sword. And so if you press the X button on the gamepad, so I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, you can attack. Already I'm really liking this game, and just the aspect of the graphics as well is just amazing. I think they did a really good, amazing job of making this game feel very eerie and very, like, you know, kind of scary. Okay, so apparently in order, I press that, and you will get the... So you can actually play the whole game in this view, where you can see your goal and where you start from, or you can zoom back in for some personal action. Now, I don't quite know, I haven't played it long enough to know what those tooth is for, but I do know that on the top left-hand corner is a little chunk of meat that represents your health. And you don't want to get too close. Okay, that's the happy face of the arrow pointing down. I don't think it's going to be some very happy times. So as you can see, it's a very action-y kind of thing. Now, the unique aspect of this game is that when you kill a monster, sometimes they drop their heads. And you can actually put their head on top of your head, and it gives you certain abilities. In the case of the little bat thing that I had earlier, it just makes me able to hover as I float across. So let's go crack in more monsters and see if we can... There you go. Again, I'm not too sure what the little round surface thingy is. So see, as you press Y to pick up the head, and see if I have the head, I can actually float and I don't fall as quickly. Ooh, and that, what I just picked up there was a lockpick. Now the lockpick at the moment doesn't seem to have any specific thing. It unlocks everything. It will unlock the chest here. It will unlock the door there. And it depends on, where you want to use the lockpick, and depending on where you use it, you may get some more interesting items. So in this case, I unlock the door and I get a brand new sword. Yes, look at that booty. Kill, kill, kill. And this is the aspect of it which is very, very Metroid, or very, very Castlevania like, and I already like it. Oh, look at that, a Pokeball. So these guys are obviously fans of video games. Yeah, so let's go back out and carry on, see if we can get through this bit here. Cut off these guys. And the thing I do like about it too is that it's not obvious where you're supposed to go. They're not pointing arrows at things of like, oh, where can you... See, I didn't know that. Where can you open up walls and things like that. And there's a lot of little neat little puzzles like this, for example, which I have a funny feeling I'll probably need to get a head. Oh no, can't get across. Okay, got this guy. So he's shooting here. Awesome. So there's a lot of cool little puzzle things like that that makes this game very interesting, and it makes the enemies, with like part of the whole gameplay. It's not just simply me going around slashing at things, and I think that's very cool. I think that's very unique of the developers to make this, and then the game itself seems very interesting. Oh, okay, here you go. The guy's explaining about the head thing. So I got no lockpick from there. I have a feeling the teeth is probably some form of currency, or something you use to upgrade stuff or buy things at the later point in the game. Let's see, okay, that's how we get across. Okay, that's cool. Ugh. Can't get up here. I'm guessing I was not supposed to do that. Yes, let's see. Oh, what's this? Ah, okay, I see now. So this is probably where you use your tooth to pay for stuff, right? Am I right or am I wrong? You're wrong about that. Oh well, that's what this video is all about. We just play and have a go. Sure what I'm supposed to do there. Whoa! Okay, I think I may have found a bug. That's okay. I'm just gonna take that. Okay, got another key. Fantastic. What that gem does. Yeah. So I guess, if you choose to use the keys at the right places, you'll get upgrades for certain things that, you wouldn't normally have if you chose the wrong lockpick to use at the wrong chest. Okay, we got the boss near the door needs its crystal. So again, I have a feeling there might be some bugs in this game, but that's okay because it's quite an early stage of the game. Let's see if we can find out. We should go back to that shop and see what happens, I'm just gonna open this chest. Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, more lockpicks galore. Oh, I see. So I'm guessing I need 10 lockpicks to unlock that. and I'll probably need 10. Oh, okay, I see. I'll leave that for another time. Let's see if I can go and unlock more stuff. Let's see if I can get there. Let's see what happens when oh, yes, thank you. Thank you. Now, I don't think I can get to that without the flying head. Let's see about this guy. Yes. Didn't miss anything. There was one more place here. Cool, I got a shield. So I got 5 long pegs. Okay, I think I'm a little lost at the moment of what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Kind of getting a little lost there. Okay, well, not quite sure what's happening. Let's have a look at the map. Looks like I've explored most places. Got most of the chests. I have a funny feeling that... yeah, we might have a bug in our hands, but that's okay. So, you guys get the idea. It's a very cool game. Hack and slashy, adventure, puzzle solving. Very Metroid-like. Very Shadow Complex-like. I have a feeling as you progress through the game, your character probably becomes stronger. You have cooler weapons to use, interesting heads to solve, and more weirder puzzles as we go deeper. As with the story, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen at the end of the game, but I'm definitely excited for this game. I am curious about where this game will go, and I think I will definitely pick up a copy for this game, because this is definitely like my cup of tea. I really like the graphics, the pixelated graphics, and things like that. So I guess we shall stop from there, and well, I'll have a little conclusion and talk about this game, and we'll leave it at that. And so that was Backterria's DeadKnight. Very, very cool game. I really do dig it. I really like the graphics. The sound effects is very cool. The music is very eerie and very, you know, like just puts you into the mood as if you're in a very dark place. The adventuring aspect of the game is very cool, I think, and I think the puzzles are going to be very interesting, especially the way they've incorporated the use of enemies' head to, you know, solve some of the puzzles and things like that. This game is free to download at this point in time. It is the demo version. It's a very alpha stage, so I don't know whether Backterria will charge for this game when this game comes out full release. I cannot say for them, so but do definitely check it out. Go to their website, download the demo, have a go, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised, especially if you really like these kind of pixelated platformers like, you know, Super Metroid or Shadow Complex, you know, that sort of 2D kind of platform adventure, just a little bit of role-playing element into it. Now, because this game is quite in its alpha stage, I can't really say, you know, point out too many of the things that seems to be missing in this demo. I guess the only sort of things I would mention is that it was a bit confusing at times of what objects I could interact with. Maybe as a feature for the developers, they could make it so that when you get close to a certain item or object you can interact with, it will glow or highlight or whatever, or something, just to let the player know that, hey, you can actually open this chest, or hey, you can flip this switch and things. At the moment, the most of it is pretty obvious, but sometimes I don't know whether it's because I needed a key to unlock the things, or I needed something else to unlock it. As you could see in my when I was playing through, I wasn't sure if that if I needed that particular crystal to open the door, the large gate door to the exit. Another thing that I do, this is just a personal taste of mine, I would like it if they if they just added in a simple crouch to the character. That's just always a thing for me in these sorts of games, you know. It just makes the controls feel a bit more freer, and if they could add in the ability to sort of like slash upwards as well as left and right, that always just adds a bit more freedom to the controls, and it would make the combat a little bit more dynamic and exciting. So yeah, I don't have bad things to say about this game. I think this game's going to be very cool, and I can't wait for it to fully come out, because I'm definitely gonna get it and have a much longer play of it than this current little alpha demo. So definitely check them out. I will put a link on the comments in the descriptions of the website, so check them out. Download the games, not very big, and give it a go. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the little video I made. I hope it showed you an insight to DeadKnight. And if you guys like what we are doing at DownTime Distractions, please subscribe, and we will keep you entertained with more little video clips of games that I think most people want to see first before they kind of put in some money to get it and start playing it. So thank you again, and I will see you guys next time.